Hello, everyone. I've been doing a series on Remington revolvers, and right now I'm down to the Remington 1858, which most people are actually familiar with. The 1858 revolver is your typical Remington Civil War revolver. This particular model is an early one. It's what's known as a Beals-Remington. Beal is the person who patented uh, the extraction pin, where if you look at the Colts you had to take the whole barrel assembly off with the pin. This actually has a center pin to hold the cylinder on, which made cylinder changes quite easy. This particular model, you probably can't see it on video very well, but on the barrel it says Beals patent, manufactured by Remington Arms. There'll be pictures in an article write-up on the website. This particular model is fully operational. It functions flawlessly. It's in great condition. What's interesting is the serial number on this is 166. It's a 3-digit serial number. They made approximately 1,900 of these models over the course of like 1 year. So this is number 166 out of 1,900. The condition on it is superb. It's got great patina, a little bit of minor pitting on it, nothing major, but you know, it's got some wear and tear. It's 160 years old, so that's expected. But what's interesting is, I'll show you this. This is a Spanish reproduction of a Remington 1858 revolver. It's in excellent condition. The bluing on it is mint. I'm going to say this hasn't really had that much use. I'm going to say that it's not been really played with that much, not fired that much. The bluing on it is pretty excellent. The function is really good. However, this particular revolver is just about knocking on the door of 50 years old, which is interesting because just because it's old doesn't mean it's original or antique. I looked at the proof markings on this gun, and again, there will be more details in an article on our website on it with detailed pictures. This gun was produced in the early 70s, which puts it in the neighborhood of close to 50 years old. They've been reproducing firearms in Europe, Italy, predominantly Spain as well, for quite a few years. And even though you may find a really nice example of a gun, you have to make sure that it is actually not a reproduction. Now, this obviously is not a reproduction. You can tell by the markings on it, you can tell by the serialized numbers on it, and the actual condition and patina. This is an exquisite example of an early 1858 Beals-Remington Revolver. Most 1858s that you see are in average condition. I mean, I've seen some rough ones over the years, but there's quite a few. I mean, they made quite a few Remington made quite a few 1858s, and they made them all the way up until basically 1875. And there's a lot of them in great condition you can find. But for an early one, again, serial number 166, this is a Beals Remington. The condition on it is exquisite. Now, again, if you'll notice the front sight, I don't know if you get it on video, that's actually a dovetail sight, which is interesting because later on when Remington produced them, they didn't produce a dovetail sight. They produced what they call a pinched front sight. And if you look on the reproduction, I don't know if the camera's picking that up properly, but you'll see that that's a pinched front sight. So if you ever see a dovetailed front sight on an 1858, you can pretty much guarantee it's an early Beals-Remington. That's just one of the indicators that you can detect. Obviously, the markings on the barrel will will tell you that as well. But all in all, this is a really nice barn find. And again, this is all coming out of the same collection as my other videos. This is a great, what I would consider a quote-unquote barn find revolver that's in exquisite condition for its age, that has been sitting around for many years, untouched, unseen by people. So I'm glad I could bring this to you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. If you have any information on this that I haven't brought up that you're aware of, please comment, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. It's all about shooting guns and having fun. I'll talk to you later.